Hello, hello, my internet friends. I am still sleepy. Been tired all day. But I waited until evening after the update to have access to the computer again. So we are going to do a bit of a review on what has been updated. And like I said, I'm a bit sleepy, so I'm mildly unhinged. Okay. I've already reviewed all of the maintenance plans. Uh, eh, Meh. Anybody online? I've got a few friends online. I'll just let it throw me in a random town. Put me wherever. I'm good. It's too bad we had our rainbow time cut short today. Let me clean off my glasses as this is loading. I need to see. Oh. My pets are being grumpy. Okay. Who's hungry? Who's growling at me? Woo! I am uncomfortable and I'm tired. Why can I feed you salad? Why is that an option? It's weird enough that I can feed you apples. Oh well. Here, have a pet. Wonderful. Really, Hutchko? So I can wash you. That might be close enough. I don't want to deal with washing. I'm tired. Skip. Alrighty. Now the cats are going to be a bit more. Let's see here. Food for the kitty. Got that weird audio echo again. I don't know why. I might need to change my audio output. Give me a minute. Oh, for crying out loud, Flare! Get over here so I can wash you. I'll see if I can figure out the audio while I'm waiting for you to come back. Okay. Okay, well, it's not my microphone. Let me try this one. Well, that was even worse. Fantastic. Oh, lovely. Okay. So both the cats are dirty. Alright, I'm going to turn off the video here and reboot the game and see if that helps. Exit game completely. La-di-da. Triple check, make sure that the audio is only connected to my headphones. Okay. Open up the game again. Get flashbanged. Because it's dark in here. That loading screen is pure white. Alright. Lovely. Hello? Fantastic. See if this works. Hello, hello. I see you watching. I am tired. How do I convince the cats to come over here? I need a bag of treats that I can just, like, shake for the kitties. Come here. What is this? Discovery. Ooh, I can click on all the links. That's fun. And get more stars. Okay, first of all... those are not new, but okay. You go ahead and mark them as new. You do you. That actually is new. Okay. And supposedly, I can finally collect this dang thing. Ha! I can get rid of the blinky thing. Alright, now what did I get? I think I got the... yeah, the automatic cat feeder that I'm not gonna use yet. Soon. Soon. Cats still haven't decided to come over here. I have a notification. Thank you. Let's see what else I have. I have mail. Ooh, yeah, it's the update reward. Don't forget to claim your gift. 10 wishing stars and 8,000 coins. It's... Was that in Chinese? Hang on a second. It was. Huh. Interesting. It usually says Kaka from Town Radio, and I'm assuming that's... That probably right there says Kaka, and that says from Town Radio or something. That's interesting. Oh, down here it also... Interesting. These weren't in Chinese before. What a weird bug. After you did an update. Stupid cats, get over here. Ugh, fine, I'll go check the garden. Okay. My wheat is done. My flowers are growing. I am tired and I'm mildly unhinged when I'm sleeping. Okay. Apologies for weird behavior. Alrighty, let's put these away. Open these. Fantastic. Ooh, more sticks. That's not what I wanted. That's also not what I wanted. There we go. Yay. Okay. Put those away. I suppose I can do this while I'm playing tonight. And then when I'm ready to log off, I can plant some grapes or something longer term. I have like 10 million eggs to cook too. I'm gonna have to put some time into that. Okay. There's that. Alright, so far the update involved fixing a few bugs that were a pain. Okay, I'm gonna close that because that's bothering me. There was supposed to be some new items at the pet store, but I don't know if they'll be there today or tomorrow. It's possible it might not refresh until tomorrow. So we'll go check that out really quick. Yes, I am using my feet today. Why is that gate just open? I mean, okay, but why? Oh, supposedly there's some new camera features as well, so we can play with that for a minute. I think my lab item should be done by now. Yes, okay, I can start something new. I think this is the last 2,000 gold and 2 days item. 3 days, 4 days, 3 days, 4 days, 2 days, 14 hours. Yeah, that's the last 2-day thing, so we'll stick that in there. How are we doing? Not terrible. Okay. What are we doing here? Also not terrible. Okay. What about this? 6 hours. Okay. What about the new fashion items? Are they gonna show up today or tomorrow or what? I don't know. Maybe randomly? Interesting. I don't see anything heavy today. Okay, what about you, Bob? Do you have anything? I don't think you would have anything new. I don't think you have anywhere to update anything, so I'm just gonna leave. That was a ridiculous question. Let's see what Miss Joan has. Pet store. Same stuff that I saw earlier. Okay. So it could be that the new items are gonna show up randomly, like as the game refreshes each day. I'm not sure. Okay. Vroom. Ah. Yes. The camera options. Up. Let's see here. We've got lighting. Is that the tilt? Yep. Oh my goodness, that looks fun. Zoom, lighting. Oh, darkness. Oh my god, my eyeballs. Okay. That's fun. Yeah, reset. Thank you. Also reset that. Okay. Camera fixed. Oh, it lets me run around. Oh, that's sweet. I can go really far away. That's cool. That's really cool. Let's scooch it up. Reset that, because it's not what I meant to do. Okay. Alright, well that's fun to play with. Alright, now... What am I missing to do? Hey, lovely from Toronto. Hi! What is my name? I go by Kitty or Harvest Kitty. Thank you very much. I don't like to give out my actual name online if I can avoid it. Not mine or any of my family members. Thank you. I'm willing to give out my age and a vague indication of my location, but that's about it. Oh yeah, the new cam feature is pretty nifty. I can imagine people would be doing some pretty wild stuff with it. I'm not creative enough to, but I can imagine some people would be making some pretty cool, like, poses or even like some music videos or something with it. I can imagine people getting pretty wild with it. I do really like that you can get further away from the camera. I've always wanted to be able to zoom out, and that kind of gives you that option, sort of. That's my mess of a house down there. I'm not sure what's left for me to do. I just came on to check on the updates, and there's not a whole lot new for me, personally. I thought there would be more to look at. I may run around to a few friends' houses. I would like to convince my other cat to come to the house because they both need a bath. And I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I have a keyboard and smash the button and just do a one-step wash. Oh yeah, I know. People share some wild videos and photos. I love it. I've got a few really wild ones myself from where I found a couple of glitches, but I try not to take advantage of glitches too often. But let me see here. I'll have a look at my own personal album for you for a second. I've got the ones from the pets, obviously. This was funny, I found in town. I was just fascinated by that. Not sure. Oh, I found a dog wandering so far away from its owner. It was ridiculous. This person had so many puzzles on their wall that it refused to spawn in until I got closer. That was hilarious. There was a mysterious stain on the floor at Miss Jones' store. This dog escaped Miss Jones. Let's see. I took some pictures of the Aurora. I wanted this cat, but I couldn't do anything about it, so I took a picture of it. I don't remember why I took a picture of this bird. This is an interesting angle of the island. I kind of wanted to commemorate looking at it before it's gone. I was hanging out with some friends, and someone used a rainbow bouquet for a bug event, and that was fun. My dog and cat being weird in the plants, obviously. People's interesting houses. Interesting views from around town. I do have a photo of each of the animal gifts. They like to wander away from their homes, don't they? One time I had my lot that was like right next to the fishing village, and my dog wandered like halfway across the background, the suburb area of where the fishing village was, and I was like, how in the universe did you get over there? I did find Princess whatever and her white knight. Miss Jones' cats were out in the woods during the bug event last week. I was taking pictures trying to compare these two butterflies, but they were not cooperating with both being open at the same time. I say butterflies, but I think they're both moths. Let's see here. Why did I take a picture with Vanya? I don't remember. Oh, it was for the, it was for this thing. Which, speaking of which, I have one viewer. Great. This fashion wave memory, if you haven't looked, don't forget to scroll down. There's a lot of photo quests to do that you may have missed out on. Each week has been adding more photo quests. So, me too. It does look like cabbage, doesn't it? And I keep calling the radishes turnips for some reason. I think my harvest moon roots are bleeding through. Let me see here. Yeah, these were for the photo quests. I had to take a picture with my scanner, take a picture with the bug thing. One of my friends accidentally glitched into the ocean, so I thought that was hilarious. Take a picture of a flower, food, butterflies, fish. Take a picture during an event with a fishing rod. Those are all quest photos. Princess Stella? Is that what the cat's called? Oh no, I don't remember. This guy got the coolest ears from the weekly selection that I've never seen before. And I was impressed. The penguin was waiting for the concert. It was adorable. Yeah, this was day one of the penguins being out, and I was a little overly excited. This person designed their house like a storybook, and I was in love with that design. I thought that was fascinating. It doesn't give you a lot of room for actual rooms, but it's inspired. It really is. Random text on random items. I like trying to figure out the translations of things. This is my friend. She got glitched on the ice skating barrier. She almost escaped, so she was just kind of floating over there. We were having fun with that. Uh, we were being abducted, apparently. I got some really nice photos with the New Year's, the Chinese New Year's fireworks. Made myself a snowman. Took some photos. I've just been playing around with some random things. I don't take a lot of fancy photos. I take a lot of goofy photos. There was a deer on my bridge one time. That was fascinating. My dog decided to be in my cakes. Just a lot of random stuff. You can sit in the onsen. I thought that was hilarious. Let me see here. Just some fascinating houses and some cool vending machines and things. Things that I wanted to buy at some point, usually. And, I drowned. I drowned. Oh no. We were having fun. We like to mess around. A lot of people like making these floating houses. And I'm fascinated. Let me see here. Sometimes I just take photos for the aesthetic, like this one. I'm like, hey, that looks neat. This one was fun. I I gave myself antlers using the window. I love how I have more viewers by looking through my album than I ever do by doing gameplay. Hi, everybody. I just have random photos that I love taking. I'm very random when it comes to gameplay. I take pictures of the pets when I see ones that I would like to have. I took this picture for a friend because her house was surrounded by the aurora. I thought that was awesome. I think that might have been the first Aurora? We were having so much fun. Oh! Hello. Hi. There's the tap. But I think you have to be in something for that to work. There's 2 people here. My goodness, I'm popular today. Hi. My house is chaotic. I am in the process of moving the collectibles to the island. I can show that off in a few if you guys are interested. For now, I've just been trying for hybrids. It's been a huge pain. Smashing the keyboard, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's making a lot more noise than necessary. There we go. I'll do one more batch before I finish up whatever I'm doing. I appreciate people watering for me. That's very sweet. I see that I'm maxed out. Some people have stopped by. If you're unfamiliar with the indicators for watering, I'm gonna give you a very brief refresher. Okay. The plus sign sparkle is from the initial watering, and each little tick around it is one more watering that someone can give you. And once you reach 4, it's pretty much the maximum efficiency of watering. Anything past that doesn't do anything. So you can tell if someone has received a decent amount of help. Interesting. I think she completely skipped watering that one. That's funny. I have a cute little sign that probably needs modified by a bit. I attempted to draw. At least it's legible. I've got some things from the gacha. The last gacha draw I did, I got nothing but duplicates. I was very sad. So now I have a bunch of tickets, but I can get what I want, but it'll be in the wrong color. So that's disappointing. It won't match anything. I can go upstairs this way just because it's a shortcut. This is my restaurant that I am slowly disassembling everything. I did have my cakes on display down here. They're on the island right now, but it's kind of a mess. I'm slowly moving all of my foods over to the island, along with the collectibles, like this chair is gonna go. I want to have like a normal house. For the longest time I was using my house as like a display system. So I had some furniture here, and then I ran out of room for the animal statues because I started getting the big ones, so I stuck the big ones over here. And now they're on the island. So I've got a couple of the lotus blossom things over there that I made in different colors. I will show you guys some of my collectibles on the island really quick. It's kind of like a... My friend called it like a storage unit / display rooms, which was kind of what I was going for because that's all the island's really good for, to be honest. So I've got this building that needs a bit of modification for the second floor, but there's plenty of entrances so that the front of it's open so anyone can just wander in. I got my balloon collection. I've got my my puzzles that can be... You can do puzzles on the island. So if anybody ever comes over and they want to look at my island and they're like, hey, I want to do one of these puzzles with you, I'm more than happy to take it down and redo a puzzle. I have no issues with that. I love doing puzzles. Otherwise, I wouldn't collect them like I do. Let me see here. Then we've got the garden furniture items that I'm working on. I'm going to put a few other items in this particular space, but for now, I need to organize these animal statues and puzzles. As you can see, they are spilling out. And I have one penguin. I got another one, but it was the same penguin, and I was very disappointed. This one's empty so far. This one's just the big stuff, the big rewards. I'll also shove the big cooking chair in here for now. And this is where the food is going. And I have more stuff upstairs. I might need to add more shelves for the food, to be honest. I haven't figured it out yet. This is where I moved my snow statues. I'm not sure. I'll be honest, I don't know how to get the 1 stars. I think I need to start failing at making stuff. And apparently I missed taking that out when I modified it a bit. Yeah, I have the 2, 3, 4, and 5 stars, but I don't have the 1 star of the igloo pieces either. I do have all of the geometric ones. And for the figurines, I am missing 1, 2, 3 of the 1 stars. And let's see here. Missing a few from Vanya. I probably should have worked on that during the rainbow, but I have Sunday to also work on that. I've got all of Annie. I've got all of Atara. I've got all of Bailey J. All of Naniwa. All of Bob. All of Joan. All of Massimo. I don't have the 5 star of Dorothy, the one with her skating. I don't have that one yet. But I do have all of Blanc, but I don't have all of Vanya, obviously. Like I said, I'm missing quite a few of Vanya. I've got these. These are rewards, and these are craftables. I have all of the event furniture at home. I have another floor that I haven't done anything with yet. The second building that my plants are under is actually my event building that I originally designed so that I could display the event stuff and have a cooking party for the event. So I have my ice skating rink back here. I had my I had all of my plants and flowers under here for a long time, but then I leveled up and I had too many. And then I was trying to focus on was it the poppies or whatever they are for the event? What are they called? Yeah, the Highland poppies. I was trying to focus on those, so I just had mostly those in there. So I finally got the 5 stars for those. Let's see, up here I have my kitchen for my event that I held. That was absolute fun and chaos. That was fun for everybody. I maxed out all of the recipes at 5 stars. That was amazing. This was a miracle. This is also at 5 star. For some reason the crops don't sparkle at 5 star. I was mildly disappointed at that. I do have all the awards. I absolutely love the radish with the grumpy face. I love him. These are all the event furnitures from the Frost event. There's my little penguin, my humidifier, trash can, signs, all that fun stuff. So these are all the event exclusive things. Yeah, these were too tall for the floors, so I had to create like a little bit of extra space. And I had my snow statues on the roof, but as you see, I've moved them all into the island because I had long since maxed out the tolerances of my home for what the property can handle, and it was causing lag, and I was not having fun. I'm less concerned about my score for my home than I am about being able to play and be functional. I do have these winter lights up that I put up. I did have a fence around my whole front property, but I kind of got tired of that, and I had all the puzzles on display on the inside and was using the outside as basically just a fence. But when I moved the puzzles, I was like, yeah, that's gonna have to go away because that's annoying and it blocks people from coming to visit. I have finished my button collection, so these are all my tradables. I have so many, but I honestly need more from the rainbow flower set. I have no duplicates from here, I think. Um, I have the reward collection over here. Let me see if I can get the camera to cooperate without being too blindingly bright. Let's see here. There we go. So that's what the reward buttons look like when you collect all of your buttons. So I'm just having fun showing everything off. Um, I think you still need a bath, don't you? Skip. Blow dry. Thank you for coming onto the property so I can wash you. I don't think I have anything that I actually need to do right now. I have a few items from my collections that I haven't gotten yet. For my bird watching, I have all of the 5-star birds. If I just go here, it'll show I have I have 5 stars on both of those, 5 stars on all of these, 5 stars on all the butterflies. I've really been putting effort into it. 5 stars on all the birds. The only thing that I don't have a 5-star on is the shark. So I'm looking forward to, from now on, I was waiting for the update once I heard that they were going to be fixing the Frost Spore fishing event and limiting the amount of external fish in the event. I still need to get a green peafowl. Yeah, getting the 5-star as a shark is hard. Getting the 5-star for the winter mandarin duck was also hard to get the extra stage. But the timing that I got a bunch of friends together, it worked out really well. If you use the bush, you can spam photos. If you use the whistle, it does more animations and you get a higher chance of getting the shake animation. And especially if it's raining. Oh, I'm sure it's because it's during the Nest of Hundreds event only. The green peafowl is, and I think it might be during like a bonus phase of the Nest of Hundreds as well. I'm not sure, but I know that it's going to be incredibly hard to get. So I'm not rushing on it or anything. I'm just like super annoyed. I have not been able to find the Picasso bug. Apparently this person has. I might go ask them about it. The mother of pearl, no one knows what that thing looks like. I've looked everywhere. Yeah, that's what I thought was the extra stage. Yeah, it's touchy. Golden stag beetle, mother of pearl, rainbow stag beetle, and cerulean carpenter are going to be incredibly hard to find. This one and this one possibly are rainbow only. I'm not sure. Let me reference my checklist because I have a checklist that tells me what I need to catch and where for what level I'm at right now. Yeah, the cerulean carpenter is supposedly in the fishing village square only, and it's only during rainbow time, and I had no luck today finding it. Mother of Pearl and Golden Stag Beetle are rain and rainbow, so I have another chance a couple of times coming up to try and get those, supposedly. Picasso Bug is supposedly sun and rainbow, but I haven't had any luck with that either. The Conehead Mantis was actually a lot easier to find than I anticipated. It was right near the entrance of the ruins area, in the same place where the other mantis hides in the grass, the giant Asian mantis. It was in the same area, and it was just sitting on top, so it wasn't hiding or anything. I was just like, oh, okay, I will take that. I'm not going to argue with something that's easy to catch. Now this person is on top of their game, apparently. They've got all the stuff that I can't get. Ah, that's very helpful. Thank you. I haven't had any luck with the Picasso bug because I didn't know what it looked like at all, and I didn't know where to look for it. Some of them are very specific about their locations on where they want to be. I still have to cook the baked eggplant with meat sauce, the candlelight dinner, and I need to get enough blue European crayfish to try and make this recipe. I only have 2 and I need 3. They're a pain in the butt to catch. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. Yeah, the blue European crayfish are a pain in the butt to catch in the forest lake, because I think they're, let me have a look. I don't know if they're a specific time and I just keep logging it at the wrong time, or if they're just a lot more rare. Blue European crayfish. It's evening and nighttime, so yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, but I don't know. Either I'm logging in at the wrong time or I'm just having really bad luck, but I only have a couple and I don't have enough to make that dish. But other than that, I've got yeah. Yeah, they're a real pain, aren't they? Some things are just a lot more difficult to obtain than they need to be. I might actually take your advice and run down to the beach right now since it is nighttime and see if I might be able to find that Picasso bug before I forget where it's at. I prefer riding the bicycle. Yes, I have cars. No, I don't care. I know that I'm slower, but I like the audio of the bicycle. It's more relaxing for me. I like the TC bicycle too. I can drag people with me. But I'm riding around on my snow bicycle for now. I really, really want either the water feature from the gacha or the wishing well. And I'm not having any luck with either one. I'm super disappointed about that. But I still have plenty of time, and I might, next paycheck, I might put a little bit more money into it, like $5, maybe $10. I kind of just spent too much on this game. I am not a free-to-play player, but I also have a budget. So I try to play reasonable. Alright. So technically I am in the right area-ish. So these bushes then, right? These little guys? Just near the beach, closer? Down here? I just want to make sure I'm starting in the right area. Okay. You know, if you are bird hunting at all and you're trying to get 5 stars, I strongly recommend waiting until it's raining. Well, that's obviously not it, but I'll grab you anyway. Yeah, it's going to be a pain for me to track down some of these insects. But sometimes I get really lucky when I'm looking for something when I'm on stream, so I figured, what the heck. Sometimes I get really insanely lucky. Excuse me. There is a bug on a purple bush. I swear, streaming gives me good luck. That's it, isn't it? Did I just snipe the poor thing? No, it tried to escape. Get back here! Yay! Thank you for the advice! My bug. Great advice. I appreciate it. I'm not too concerned with getting like a 5-star or anything right now. I just wanted to catalog the sucker. I do need to top up all of the animal feed. So I'll probably run around really quick and do that and drag you guys along with me. I usually do this and just teleport. And then I do a circle around the island. Usually I start at the capybaras, but because we have the penguins right now, obviously that's my starting point. And of course I've been giving them their favorite food. I'm trying to get up to 5 stars with these guys. I'm not too far off, to be honest. I'm not too far off from 5 stars, but I don't know if I'll be able to get all of the statues before they're gone, and I'm going to be very sad if I don't. For pandas, I'm up to level 7. I just got to level 7 with the capybaras. The bunnies, I got level 8, level 7, level 7, level 7. I love feeding the animals, and that's probably where a lot of my profits go, is because I could sell a lot of the stuff that I have, but I usually wind up feeding it to the animals anyway. Just because I have a couple of viewers, I'll do some animal interactions as I'm feeding them, so you guys can see the higher level stuff. He fell down. The big one falls down too, and it's really cute. And then I zoom over to the capybaras, which isn't too far from here. This is my typical daily routine. I usually do it sometimes twice a day. It depends on how many times I want to log in. I like the auroras going on again. That's nice. It's very pretty. If you guys are interested, I can do a quick run through of my achievements as well so far. I've gotten a decent amount of the achievements. Since I'm debriefing everything that I've done up until this point. Figure this is a good update on how things have been going for you. No, actually, hang on. I know you guys like tomatoes more. There we go. And let me see if I can find a capybara to interact with. They're usually down here. Let me just yeet myself off the thing. There's a beetle. Not what I'm here for. The capybaras are hiding from me. No, I think this one or this one, it might have been where I found that mantis. There is one. There's two actually of the capybaras. Alright, so I will give you guys a second. High fives or hugs? I'll give you guys the choice. Because I'm sure you've all reached the point where you can feed and pet the animals, but maybe not high fives or hugs. High five? Sure. It's very cute. Up. Oh, fantastic! Yeah, my hardest one to get was the rarity from the Aurora set. That one was a nightmare for me to collect. I could not trade for that one for the life of me. I did manage to get one of the spike buttons randomly without using a box, and I saved my boxes until after I collected everything else. So it was not super difficult for me to collect everything, but man, those okay. There we go. Oh, sweet. Nice. Alrighty. Same goes for the ferret. Dance or hugs? We can do a little dance or we can give the ferret a hug. I'm glad a lot of my friends were able to help you guys. The dance? Perfect. I love the little dance. It's so cute. His little beans. I love him. He's so cute. I don't need more wood, so I'm not going to bother with the trees right now. Normally I would hit up the great trees every time I circle everything. But I'm not. I'm maxed out on wood for now. I need to start using it for stuff. I actually wound up selling like a whole row of wood just to get it out of my inventory. There's new gossip? I didn't check the map. Hang on a second. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Let me see. Ah, there is! Do not eat bizarre. Alright, I am not over there right now. But I will do that as soon as I'm done feeding the animals. That'll be the next thing I do. Thank you. Hello? I'm not doing boat stuff right now. Hi! I can't tell who's watching unless you comment, so... Oh, sweet! Yeah, Kay is awesome for sharing that info. Thank you so much, Kay. That was very, very helpful. That's awesome. Here, let me give you a boost. Have fun. Alright, so I'm going to feed the foxes, and I can also feed them. They like grasshoppers and dragonflies and stuff too, so they're pretty easy to feed. The foxes, I can do. It's called hide and seek, but it's more like peekaboo or hugs. I'm assuming with peekaboo. Because hugs are basically just you sitting down and giving snuggles to the animals. It's very cute, but it's not as interactive. So I'm assuming you guys want me to do the peekaboo? Hmm? Peekaboo, alrighty. Let's do this. This is so precious. What? Please? Thank you. It's like having your pet cat stalk you around the house. Oh. They're so cute. Okay. Okay. Well, if you don't need anything from me right now, I'm gonna go back to feeding the animals. Because I do need to finish making my rounds around everything. And if I keep stopping, it's gonna take 10 million years. Let's see here. The alpacas, which for some reason I keep calling them llamas for some reason. The alpacas, they like blueberries, which is not too hard to get, but sometimes I forget to collect them, and I run out. And for interactions, I know you're standing on the edge of everything. I think we'll go with the snuggles. Come here, you. It's kisses. It's alpaca kisses. Mwah. The baby alpacas give you 2 kisses. I'll go track one down and show you. It's super adorable. I do love that there's different interactions for different sized animals. There's one. Let's see if it'll cooperate with me. Hello there. Nope, you are a big one, aren't you? I'm looking for a little one. One of the little white ones. Drag my bike around. It looked smaller from further away. Actually, the alpacas can get pretty far away, I've noticed. Sometimes you find them way down the beach. So I'm going to wander down here a bit and see if I can find one of the smaller ones. That is an insane amount of lanterns. I love it. This would be really gorgeous for photos. Okay, well, no luck on finding a small alpaca, unfortunately. Not unless it's down there on that little island. Which isn't impossible. Let's have a peek. It's really pretty out here. I wish that we could get these flower lights as a decorative item, and the hanging lanterns. Oh no, I know. I can imagine some people are going to get real creative with those new camera options before this event ends. I think some people are probably mad that the camera options came out after the Valentine stuff was all gone. Because if I was like super into Valentine's Day, or if I had like a romantic partner that I wanted to take photos with, I was annoyed that the camera functions came out after everything was gone. Let's see here. You must not forget to feed and play with the bunnies. There's a little baby bunny. Here's your favorite. I have some weeds. Usually it shows how many is going in, but for some reason the countdown doesn't show the way you normally expect it to. Or not. There we go. Brush the bunny. Come here, cutie. It's time to get brushed. I like that the bunnies come in all different patterns. They're so pretty. Alrighty. Different colors, different patterns. They're so adorable. And then we work our way. Normally I would get these two trees as well. So that would be half of the trees done and half the animals done. A little more than half the animals done, I think. Then we go down here. This is usually the path that I take to get to the sea otters. Just cut across everything. And for the sea otters, I have trouble getting the fish that they like. Apparently they like these, so that's gonna save me a little bit of trouble this time around. But I probably could save some money by just giving them the universal animal feed. Let me see if I can convince this one to interact with me. Will you do the thing? Yes. Okay. It's almost as big as I am, my goodness. So cute. I kind of want to have the option to take photos of the animal interactions, but I would probably have to have someone take the photo for me, which would be just gonna My friends are unhinged sometimes. And again, I'm at a corner, so I would normally get that tree and then this one, because this does count as one of the great trees, so it gives you extra wood. Not everybody remembers that that's one of the trees, or knows. So that's a little helpful tip. There are 8 of the big trees on the island, and I almost exclusively get my wood from them. I have almost never gotten wood from other trees unless I accidentally do it while I'm harvesting fruit. I need to find a panda. Panda, panda, panda. Where did my audio go? The birds all went deathly silent. But why? Well, the timing of that coming back when I jumped off the bike was weird. Okay. Sometimes, rarely, but sometimes the pandas wind up going down the cliffs. So It helps to look down here sometimes as well if you're just actually pursuing pandas. How does something big and black and white hide in this much greenery? I don't understand. Hello? No, I've gone too far, haven't I? Okay. Alrighty, let's see if we can find one. I want to show off my interactions. Panda, panda, panda. Panda? There's something down there. There's a panda down there, and there's a panda here in the wall. I think I'm going to let that one be, because that's going to be some weird glitches when I go to interact with it. So we'll just interact with this dude. Giant panda clinging to our leg for no reason. He is very attached. He says, no, you can't go anywhere, no. Honestly, I think I would lose a leg in this situation. But for some reason our character is strong enough to just roll this sucker off of him. For the hug option, speaking of our character being overpowered for no reason, for the hug option for the baby capybaras, you just pick that sucker up. Those things are chonky. Also, if you're ever looking for the common kestrel, it is at the very, very tippy tops of the trees up here. These guys are super easy to feed, they just like twigs. Now, the problem is tracking them down to interact with them. Sometimes they like you, sometimes they don't like you, and sometimes they're hard to find. There's a baby deer over here. 3 baby deers. Is the buck or the doe anywhere around here? Sometimes they don't spawn in at all. And considering there's 3 baby deers, there might not be an adult deer anywhere around here right now. Let's see. I don't see one anywhere, so we'll have to interact with the babies, which is fine. Alright. Lick, 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 lick. Ah, it tickles! And then you look at your hand like, ew, it's slimy. It's more entertaining with the larger deer. Let me point that out. And by now, I usually just shortcut down through here, and I usually grab truffles on my way out. And then come back up here. Go past the campsite. Go over the bridge. And then there's that one last set of trees. And then I've hit all 8 of the great trees on the island, and I'm usually pretty good on wood at that point. I'm gonna go over to them just to show that they're not far away. Considering my house is right on the corner, so I can just go back around across the bridge. They're easy to get to. And that's usually my last stop, and then I go shopping after that. I go to see Kaching and do any in-town quests that I need to do. If I have around the town quests that usually involve like the outer edges of the town, I'll do them as I'm feeding the animals, so that's usually my routine. do need to renew my garden one more time before I log out. Oh, the achievements, right. Oh hey, my flowers bloomed. Awesome. I got some really random achievements that, I don't know if you guys have seen all the achievements that I've gotten so far or not. I did get the reward for donating 100 different things, so I have the title of Snow as an option. Up here, I have, let me see here, Snow, yeah. Unlocked by completing Winter Frost Season Resource Collection. So if you donate 100 items, I think I might still have it in my mail. Alost, she posted it as well. But, there. This marks the 100th time you've helped other members. So I don't know if it's, I started doing it individual items to help get to that point, but I'm not sure if that was required or not. I have way too much junk in my storage. And I've cleared it out like 3 times. Let's see here. Come on. Camera angle doesn't like me. There we go. I was looking too high. There we go. Ta-da! Now my crops are good until tomorrow. And let's see. My achievements down here. I've gotten quite a few random ones. Never empty-handed. That's fishing hobby. I'm getting there. Mystic Fisher. Trigger the hidden phase of fishing events 10 times. Shoals Blessing, 100 shoals. Strong Sailor, 100 kilograms twice in a row. Fishing machine, 50 fish over 100 kilograms. Twins Fish Fortune. I think I need to get a slightly higher fishing rank to have higher chances of getting 5 stars more often. And I need to be using mermaid perfume and spamming things to death. But Shark Frenzy, I got 3 sharks during a single fishing event. Troll Collar. Starlight Fisher is I don't know how I'm gonna get that one. This one sounds hard enough. This one sounds impossible for me. This one's just leveling up. This one I got during the cooking event that we did. That was pretty wild. Green Touch, just leveling up. Plentiful Harvest. Harvest a 5-star crop during Bountiful Harvest, so that's when you get that extra crop from your crops, I think. Rainbow Duck, yeah. Cat Servant, Meow Meow Canteen. Feed 5 cats their favorite food. I don't know what a cat's favorite food would be. Same as dogs, I don't know what their favorite food would be. I'll check in a second. These are just leveling up. Insect Commander also leveling up. Mystic Tracker, Hidden Phase 10 times. Swarm Commander, 100 swarms that's one of the newer ones that I got. You can see I got that the other day. Insect Harvester, that wasn't too crazy. 5 insects blessing. Possible, but again, I think I need higher level and possibly use a rainbow bouquet for that. Human insect attractor, 4 swarms in a single catching event. That's just pure luck, man. Bird Whisperer, birdwatching hobby. Cloud Walker, hidden phase of birdwatching event. Harmony with Breeze, 100 bird waves in total. It took a long time for me to actually even want to do bird watching events, so 3 bird waves in a single event. Decisive moment. This one I got, yeah, the other day. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. When I was spamming for photos yesterday afternoon, I think. Sand sculpture artist and pumpkin archy. I'm looking forward to getting during those holidays. Snow King, obviously. Snow sculpting hobby. Expert collector. I'll get there eventually. Rocket sponsor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've all gotten that one by now. DG member. Most of us in the group have that one by now. Puzzle artist. That's what, the maximum level of puzzling? Persistent quill. Same for this one. Maximum level. Golden music CD. Maximum level. Animal neighbor. Reach bond level 10 with 8 animal groups. So, as you can see, I'm creeping up on 8. Level 8 with a lot of the animal groups. So, I'm getting there. Stardust collector. That wasn't too hard. Animal keeper, discover the favorite foods. Not all the favorite foods, just a favorite food for each one, for each group. Ice elf, I probably should put more time into ice skating before the event ends. I'm sure that it's not going to go away, but there's always the possibility that it can. These ones, I see someone's at my house playing with my dog. These ones, I think you have to get each of those special titles during the fishing events at least once. Offering food with both hands creates invisible bonds. I'm pretty sure that's share with like 100 people or something. Share food. All insects shall emerge to pay homage to you. I'm not sure what that is. That's horrifying. When using the inflatable insect attractor, many people see it too. I think this one is sharing the insect attractor with a certain number of people. Green spreads as quietly. This is sharing the bush with a bunch of people. So this one may be basically achieving every one of the random titles during a bug catching event. Maybe. Rainbow Messenger, share a rainbow bouquet with 50 members. Repair Expert, share a repair kit with 100 members. Popstar, get 100 home likes. Onsen Buddy, just be in the hot water with anyone. Beneath the meteor shower, make a wish. 1,000 readers, that's obviously a writing achievement. I'm not sure how to get that. These books are both bestsellers. I'm assuming read, sell, and possibly like. Maybe like, read, and sell for the books. Romantic skater. Skate hand in hand with a friend under a meteor shower. So, I'm sure there will be more achievements as time goes by. But I've gotten quite a few of them. Let me grab this again. Hello! Maybe just start sharing salads, because maybe it's less about how much you help people recover and more about how many you give out. So just start sharing salads from now on, because they're small amounts of. Yeah, thank you. Great spelling. I was trying to open my pop bottle and get a drink, and I put it in front of my keyboard in my way. 3-star. Oh, I'm assuming grape. Thank you. The dogs are always hungry. They're little black holes. Yeah. Big stretch. Well, hopefully it works. No. We'll see. I do have a cat feeder now. I bought one just because I leveled up to get one. But I haven't put it down yet. Yeah, I have the settings for that, I think, for friends only. Let me double check. Home settings. Yeah, friends only for interaction with the island management terminal. I'm fine with anyone messing with my stuff at the house as long as they're not touching my food or trying to steal my car while I'm out. Yeah, yeah, that's why I started moving stuff. It was just, yeah. Hmm. That's all I know. I know that I can do puzzles out there. That's all I know about it. You can't even put your cars out there. It's not allowed. They're blocked off in the storage. They're just X'd out. Wow. That's the closest I can give to a shrug right now. It's just like, eh. There's not much you can do on the island right now. Yes, some of the people who've collected a lot of the pony cars and stuff like that, they're just stuck with them either in their inventory or they have to create like a garage in their home lot to store them all. Mm. Mm. You can't make food in there, but you can display food in there. And you can't share food. And I don't think you can even eat food in there. Yeah. Um, Hang on. Let's go see. We can test a couple of things since we're both curious. Up. Yeah, the vehicles do take up a lot of load because there's a lot of parts to them. So, alright, I am going to grab just a basic puzzle. Let me see here. Just this one should be fine. There. Yes, I would like to. Please. Boop. Let me see if I have food on me that I can share. I do. Ah. Hmm. Hmm. Hitting enter doesn't automatically open chat either. Again, I'm so used to hitting enter. I'm smashing buttons over here. That's what happens when you're fried. Again, you have to like click down there to get to it. That's that's hilarious. Who just goes to a friend's house and just uses their shower? Oh. Hmm. Huh? Oh, is the what's wrong with the jump button? I love how my character's just staring. Oh yeah. As for what I'm doing out here, um, yeah, it's gonna take me a long time to move everything around to where I can even start customizing my house to any kind of way I want it. Ah. My character's just been staring at it this whole time like, hello? Puzzle? Can I do it now? It's fine. It only takes me a couple seconds for these. They're pretty quick. Let's see here. This one goes about there. 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 Somewhere over here. There we go. Right about there. There we go. Right about there. Okay. Put in there. There you go. There. Done. Easy peasy. Let's see here. Now we just put it in the house. There. Let's see. I think she went upstairs. Yep. Um. Uh. No. Um. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I really hate that hitting the enter button doesn't open up chat again. Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I don't like going to the islands to just hang out. I don't mind going out there to check things out or to show things off, but I don't like to just hang out there. And honestly, I'm quite tired tonight. Um, Let me see here. Mm, okay. Mm, Everything else is maxed out. Just those two needed watered. I think I'm going to sign off and sign out. I am fried and yeah. Um, there you go. Have a speed boost. Okay. I am absolutely fried. My brain is melted. So, I'm gonna log out for now. absolutely love that I have the new bug. That's fantastic for my collection. Um, yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll log on again tomorrow at a normal time and play a bit and live stream. I just wanted to check in for the most part on the new update stuff, but I wound up doing a full blown check in on my status and things. Okay. Well, good night. Bye bye. You guys have a lovely night.